This video's goal is to install Visual Studio 2022 Community Edition. To get started, you can search for Visual Studio Community or go straight to visualstudio.microsoft.com. Once there, hover over Download Visual Studio and then select Community 2022. Launch the installer when it's finished downloading. The installer will check for updates every time it's launched. If you prefer dark mode, you can click the partial moon in the title bar to enable it. The first time it launches, it will prompt you to select a workload. If you install Visual Studio right now, you will only have a basic text editor. Workloads are used to add additional functionality. The Less is More video series will go over 2 workloads. We will select ASP.NET and Web Development, and then .NET Desktop Development. If you need any other workloads in the future, you can relaunch the Visual Studio installer to add them. Switching to the Individual Components tab, you will see additional features like targeting packs for other versions of .NET and C++, which can further enhance the functionality of Visual Studio. We will not be selecting any right now, so let's proceed with the installation. The Less is More video series will be using Community Edition, which has all the features you need. 2 other editions are available. Just search for Visual Studio Editions if you want more info. Any individual developer can use Visual Studio Community to create their own free or paid applications. Your usage of Visual Studio outside of the Less is More video series may exceed the license granted by Microsoft. Now that the installation has finished, Visual Studio will launch. You can move forward based on your personal preferences here. If you already have a Microsoft account, you can sign in now, create one, or just click, "Not now, maybe later." Per Microsoft, the Development Settings option changes your default keyboard shortcuts and tool layouts. We'll leave the General option selected. If you want to set your theme, you can do so now. We have successfully installed Visual Studio 2022 Community Edition. We'll see you in the next video.